Okay, y'all, let's make dinner. So, super easy tonight, but I do have to do this in 2 parts. So, first part, I don't even know what to call this. Yum yum, I don't know what to call it. So we're gonna put some olive oil in the bottom of a pan. Now these are already washed because I wash them when I buy them. So if your tomatoes, some of these are getting kind of, you know, they get kind of wrinkly, like they're at the last of their little life. That's actually better for this dish because we're gonna cook these down. So as they get softer or more ripe, they tend to get a little sweeter. So let's mix them up real good in the olive oil. My friend Penny told me about this recipe. I think she got it maybe on TikTok or something. So this is my own little variation of that recipe. Okay? Of Penny's recipe. So now I got this big chunk of feta that I bought at Sam's. This big old block was $11. So I feel like that wasn't too bad. Feta stays good forever. And then you can crumble it up and eat it in your salads. We're not going to use all of this. We're going to cut us a big chunk of it. Let's just cut us a chunk. About in half, I guess. It's a lot of cheese. All right. And we're going to take this whole chunk of feta and put it right in the middle of our tomatoes. Get that guy out from underneath. Okay. Put our little tomatoes all around. Now we're going to take more olive oil. I know. Sprinkle that on top. We're going to take some Greek seasoning. Season it all up. You can use whatever Greek seasoning you like. And then we're going to take some salt and pepper. Now remember, cheese is kind of salty, so you don't want to go crazy with that. And then a pinch of pepper. A pinch more salt. All right, now we're going to pop this in the oven for 30 minutes at 400 degrees, okay? After 30 minutes, I'm going to crank up the oven to 450 and leave it in there an additional 15 minutes, okay? So when this comes out, it'll have a nice little crusty layer on top of our cheese, and our tomatoes will be all cooked down. So I'm going to be back in about 45 minutes, okay? So in the oven, 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Go ahead and stick it in there now. Now as that's cooking, you can use whatever pasta you want to use, okay? You just need some sort of pasta. You can use bow tie, you can use linguine, you can use whatever you want. I'm going to use these ravioli. These are, I thought they were just spinach, but they're spinach and ricotta. So we're actually adding another cheese. So that's what we're going to use. So while that's cooking, that last 15 minutes, I'm going to throw that in my water that I already have boiling. And it only needs to cook for about 4 minutes, my pasta. I also am going to pan sear some shrimp. So I'll show you step 2 when we come back. So 45 minutes and about 45 minutes. We're going to let that cook for 30 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I'm going to crank it up to 450 and cook it another 15 minutes. So in the meantime, I'll get my shrimp kind of going and I'll get my pasta done. So really all we got to do when we come back is just put it all together. So I'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Super easy dinner, very, very fast. Can't mess it up. So I'll see you back here just a little bit.